The captains make their way to the middle for the toss. Hawthorn kicking to the right of screen. Two sides from the top 8 to battle it out. Would fancy themselves a chance on the road. Can't wait for this one to begin, and I think the crowd would agree too. They are on the edge of their seats. One down with the ball now. Shields doesn't get low enough and gives away the free. Papley uses the body well, decides to play on. Gathered by Warple. They can create from this. Searches for a teammate downfield. Found a way to keep it alive. And the ball ends up over the line. We'll get the ball tossed back into play. Umpire tosses it in. Guides it down, putting his skills on display. Warple, red at best, collects the loose ball. Grundy with a punch. Mops up the loose ball. O'Meara moves it now. McDonald had it, lost it. Likes his chances from here. He's so... Grundy gets it down. Shields just gets it onto the boot. Great grab. Wingard uses it by foot. Couldn't complete the mark. Turned it over. Warple will be upset with that. The loose ball picked up. Picks it up. Picks up the loose ball. He heads for home. O'Brien delivers with the goal. Winning it was Marshall. Got the hands free. McDonald releases the handball under pressure. Picking it up was Shields. Rushes with the kick. Howe takes it well. Brand just put it on the boot. Wasting a lot of effort there. Hardwick elects to kick. Open opportunity for Mitchell. A long driving kick. It's a foot race to get this one. Going for goal number 1. No problems with that kick from O'Meara. Hammers it. Petrarca onto the ball. Mops up the loose ball. Collects the loose ball. Segler just chose to kick it. Morrison able to find a way through. Looks up with a kick. And the mark will be paid. O'Brien kicks it. The mark has been taken. Patton sets his sights on the goals. 30 metres from home. Move it on. He drives it towards goal. He was celebrating that goal the moment it get. Taps it down. Petrarca on the ball. Ball up in the centre square. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Hawthorn is struggling to maintain the pace of the game. They might need to slow it down and take some uncontested marks to get the game back on their terms.
Doing well to intercept that kick. Phillips gives away a free for in the back. Kicks to the square. Great mark under pressure.
Hawthorn have the lead, but they're allowed plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
McLean uses the body well. Looks to move it by foot. Landed in his back on this. Converting these opportunities could make a big difference to today's result. This shot should be elementary from here. Move it on. Taylor decides to go it alone. Drop punt straight through the middle. He acknowledges the... Tap down. This is Heaney, picked off by Natanui. Gets a handball away. Mitchell links with a teammate who can run. Loses control of the ball. Quickly onto the boot. Can't take the mark. Gathered by Ling. Dishes it off. Has it now. He's got the football now. Marshall hacking it out of there. Blakey looks to convert this opportunity. Might be too far out to score. Move it on. Never really looked like going through. Sicily players move as they look to provide an option. Found space for an easy mark. Goes by foot. Steady hands there as he holds that one. 45 metres out. Move it on. Going for goal number 1. He kicks that goal with purpose.
No doubt about it.
And time just... slapped away. Heaney quickly onto the boot. The contest, no match for him.
Of course, Hunter. Hawthorn have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Looks like the ball will be coming back. O'Connor tucks it into the pocket. Petrarca able to release the kick. Releases the handball. Dug it out. I hope that's not serious, but boy, he looks to be in a lot of pain. Gunston doesn't look likely to come back on.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
They can link up now. Ball picked up. Hardwick puts it on the boot. The ball ends up going to ground. McCartan collects the loose ball. Pumps the ball long. Blakey collects it. Hands that ball to the opposition. Great mark in the pack.
Hawthorn are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
A bit too hard with the push. GF searches for the teammate downfield. Collected by Hardwick. The loose ball scooped up. DeGoey gathers it now. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Scoops up the ball. Nash hacking it out of there. Intercepts the ball well. Puts it on the boot. Rampy gets in a good position. Elects to kick. McDonald marks uncontested. He drives it. The mark is taken by Morrison. Moves the ball by foot. Takes the mark. Segler going for number 1. Rampy picks up the loose ball. There'll be a ball up close to goal. Thumps it clear. Putting on the bump was McDonald. Just put his... Decides to kick. I don't believe it. What a mark.
You're right, Hutto.
Sinks the slipper into it. Strong mark in the contest. Elects to kick. DeGoey leading the race to the loose ball. Hacking it out of there. Practicing some fancy moves. Pushes through with power. Ends up marking uncontested. Moves it by foot. They chase after the loose ball. Warple applying physical pressure. Lobs the handball. Has a man running for him. Nurses that ball through the big sticks.
Of course, Hunter.
Look at the...
Hawthorn have got on top in the clearances, but they're not hitting the scoreboard. They can find a way to use their clearance ability.
Hardwick will be the recipient of the free. He flicks it over. Sicily brushes off the tackle. Gaz, what are your thoughts on that opening turn?
Hawthorn should be happy with their lead, Hutto.
Time to see if there's anything. We're ready for second quarter action. Won it down. Charges with intent. Mitchell just gets the handball away. Clark just gets the handball away. Hurried kick. Easily takes the mark.
Hawthorn have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Slams it onto the boot. Cameron couldn't hang on to the ball. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Kept alive under pressure. GF links up with a chance to run. Picked up now. Cameron going for number one. You can see that happening right after it left his boot. Sydney behind by 16. Sicily to kick it in. Doing well to intercept that kick. No angle to worry about. McLean going for number one. A good result there, and that's a goal for Sydney. He's in short. Grundy clears the contest. Spills the mark. Ball picked up. The umpire calls for a stoppage. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Ends up turning this ball over. O'Connor drives the kick. Didn't have time to break stride to mark that. Petrarca looking to track down the footy. Goes short by hand. Gets around Mr. Invisible. Rampy was taken high in the tackle. Ling goes with the kick. Spent that one before he earned it. Finding the loose ball with Shields. Goes with the kick. Gets the loose ball. Bell charges with intent. Impey, hurried kick. He wins the ball in the air. 35 metres out. Nash lining up now on a 45-degree angle. Goes for the goals.
That's a big lead. That would have been a big goal.
Now they lead by 11. Searching for a teammate. Plays on from the kick-in. Puts it on the boot. Neal takes a strong mark. Got boot to ball. Marks that ball uncontested. Gets onto a massive kick. A strong pack mark. Testing shot outside 50. Bit of an angle for this kick. Going for goal number 2. Tried for the extra distance and couldn't get the result. Sydney reduced the margin. Sicily considering the options on the kicking. Well collected. McCartan wins the foot race. It'll be a free kick for that high tackle. McCartan takes the pressure of the goal kick upon himself. 40 metres from home. About to take the kick. Slight angle. It somehow pitched over the line. And it's a goal. His team... Marshall thumps it forward. Takes possession. Picked up by Cameron. Going for goal number 1. It looked impossible, but he made it work. He loved that one. Thumped clear. The ball spells to Ling. Well picked up. Drives it out of the pack. Got hands to it. Mitchell gets the loose ball. Has a runner alongside him. Lewis there to mop up. McDonald dug out the loose ball. Goes by hand. Taylor grabbed it clean. Seen plenty of it. Finds the loose ball. Taken by Pat. Great control there. A strong pack mark. Sweeping handball. Neal gets a quick kick away. Just sneaks in from behind. The Swans doing well at the moment. Weighing up the options now. Impey marks. With quick hands. Sicily finds his man on the move.
Thank you, Ivan.
What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Turned it over. Papley scoops it up. Quick handball with the ball is Hartley. Mitchell now. Good mark and looks to send it back. O'Connor has resources out wide. Marks all alone. Gets a touch to the ball. Neal gains possession. Kicks goalward, but it won't have the desired outcome. The lead is now 4. Deciding where to go with the kick in. Impey with an easy mark. Uses it now. The ball mopped up. Kicks hurriedly. Phillips gathers it now. Gets it away. He gets his hands on the footy. Wingard was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Uses it by foot. Marks now and can send it back. Does well to keep it in play. Cameron got under it. Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks.
Move it on.
A chance to put a second goal on the board. A drop punt through the goals.
It hasn't all...
Thumped by Marshall. Gathers it now. Heaney puts another one through. That's his first. Pretty happy with that.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
Punched away. Wins the race to the ball. Off hands from Hartley. Swatson. Picking it up was Gieth. Gets the handball away. Scoops it up. Releases by hand. Picks it up. He lays off the pass. Just gave it away. Rushes with the kick. Uses a short handball. McCartan onto the ball. He heads for home. Just leaves them in his wake. Great goal. That could... Look at them. Marshall thumped it clear. Heaney made the tricky bounce look easy. Squeezes out a handball. Taylor won himself a free. He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. This will certainly test him from this distance.
Sydney are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
That one rams into the post. 23 points the difference. Sicily searching for a teammate. Bell looks to get onto the football. Just put it on the boot. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Moved on by Wingard. De Goey with a penetrating handball. Picked up by Gieth. Fights the good fight. Movement by hand. Gunston getting in on the act.
That's a really poor finish there. At the Sydney have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
O'Connor finds possession. Manufactures the handball. Nash takes the mark. Goes the long option. The ball ends up with Morrison.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Sydney forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Patton picks it up, going for goal number 2. The drop punt sails between the big sticks. They get around him up. Hammers it. The ball in the hands of Grundy. Slick with the hands. It's a turnover. Handballs to a teammate on the run. He's really making an impact in this game. Segler just too high with the tackle. It's a long kick. Ball collected. Cameron just put it on the boot. A great mark taken there. Keeps it moving. He gains possession. Intercepted. They can create from this. Looks to move it by foot. Couldn't snaffle it. The umpire calls for it. What are your thoughts at the moment? A good second term. See the scores. Sydney 54 and Hawthorn 38.
Sydney have had a good first half. I think they'd really love to stamp their authority on this contest in the second.
Any thoughts from you, Gaz?
Sydney have been terrific at finding space to move the ball. Their ability to find a player in space is first class, and it sees them in charge.
A big second half about to begin. Grundy thumps it clear. Did well to control the ball. Needs a bit of a rest. Spears the ball. Wingard doesn't take the mark. Rampy scoops it up.
No prior.
Ball up called. Grundy hurls it away. Has it now. Handballs. Has a runner alongside him. Mitchell spears the ball. Segler takes the mark uncontested.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Sydney forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
He has to hold on to those. He's getting a lot of the ball gas.
He's getting off the chain.
Kept his head and kicked the goal.
He's absolutely...
He's enjoyed... Grundy clears the contest. McDonald controlled the difficult ball. Ball gets cut off. Quick handball. Just gets it onto the boot. Great mark in the pack.
Sydney have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Move it on.
He decides to go for home. A chance to reload the attack now. Slams it on the boot. Impey found some space and marked. Punches the kick. It's marked by Hardwick. Puts boot to ball. Takes a strong mark. Uses it across half back. Does well to cut off the kick. The kick from Cameron. Dug out the loose ball. Over the top of the pack. Chose to kick it. Marking in space was Grundy. 45 metres out. They can't afford to be wasting these shots at goal from the corridor. Going for goal number one. What a goal! He's excited about it.
Sydney are taking advantage of their ruckman's ability. It gives them first use at the stoppages and forcing the opposition to defend.
Rampy didn't mark it. A chance to gather the ball. He delivers with a drop punt. Gets his first. Nash getting the crowd involved. Hawthorn behind by 10. Clears the contest. Takes possession. Advances through the tackle. Good body work to win the mark. 40 metres out.
Let's go.
He drives it towards goal. What a kick. And he puts it through. Congratulated by...
It's been a clearance game, and right now, Sydney are on top in that area.
Thank you.
Now we've got a ball up. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
And now we'll have a ball up.
Sydney are getting first use from their ruckman.
Great tackle. Now under pressure.
Showing some really good pressure there.
DeGoey wins the marking contest. It has to be a big kick to get it from there.
Move on.
He goes for broke. What a sensational goal. DeGoey enjoying that goal. Sydney have kicked the last two goals. The lead is now 22. Missed the target, turned it over. Mitchell earns a free kick. Looks up with the kick. The umpire calls for a stoppage. Punches it clear. Doing well was DeGoey. Wants to keep it moving. Dug out by Frost. Intercepts the ball well.
Sydney are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
A chance to reload the attack now. Wingard, the #1 ranked player on the ground.
The opposition need to get a hold of him.
Doing well to intercept that kick. Kick by O'Connor. McDonald couldn't snaffle it. Put his body on the line. Links with hands. Fighting hard was Marshall. Off hands from Cameron. Just landed in his back. Penetrating handball. Frost receives again. With the ball now. Mills just landed in his back. Keeps the kick low. Petrarca looking a bit sluggish out there. Slams it onto the boot. Drops the ball. He slams it towards goal. Sometimes you just sit back and enjoy the show. He celebrates harder.
That's a rip. Sydney are leading the inside 50s, and right now that's converting into scores. Sydney have been extremely well organised at the stoppages, and it sees them being able to win the ball from the clearance.
Gets the loose ball. Mills sends one up towards the wing. Warble presents and takes the mark.
Sydney just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
45 metres out.
Moving on.
An opportunity for a third goal. Just hits the post and a minor score. Hawthorn still within touching distance. Unsure of their next move. Plays on. Goes by foot. O'Connor leading the race to the loose ball. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
He gets his hands on the footy. Mills looks in need of a spell. Rampy wraps him up.
Great tackle.
He wins possession. Phillips couldn't complete the tackle. Handball finds Heaney. He gains possession, receives the handball, and takes off. A lot of possessions for him. Rampy puts it on the boot. The mark is taken by Bell. Works it across the ground. Grundy takes a strong mark. With a driving kick. Takes that one strongly. Big kick required from this distance. Chose to kick it. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Wingard drives the kick. McDonald will be upset with that. Lewis picks up the loose ball. Handballs. And now Bell. The ball spills to Grundy. Heaney quickly onto the boot. Simply outplayed his opponent. Plays on quickly. Good mark by Hartley. A low stabbing kick. He gives chase to the footy. Can he put it through? Wow! How good was that? Gets some reward for his efforts. 21 points the difference. Grundy thumped it clear. Hacking it out of there. Nice work from DeGoey. With a driving kick. It's a foot race to get this one. Taylor will be the recipient of the free. Lining up for goal. The distance might be just beyond him. Keeps it moving. Tackle knocks the ball loose. Nadanui slams it onto the boot. Rampy wins the ball in the air. Keeps the kick low. Found space for an easy mark. Hurried kick. Wingard doesn't take the mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah.
Phillips landed in his back on this occasion. Kick by Heaney. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball, Hunter.
Didn't get away from that tackle.
Big tackle.
GF is streaming past and gets the footy. Moves the ball by foot. Marks in a bit of space. Looks to move it by foot. O'Meara wins the ball in the air.
Sydney haven't been able to...
Works it across the ground. Hawthorn trail by 21. They certainly have a lot to think about before the final term.
The Swans walk into three-quarter time with the lead and the confidence they can win this game.
Anything you can see, Gary?
Sydney have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over, which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Thanks. 1 quarter of footy to go.
They need to get a move on if they're going to win from here.
Grundy thrashes it.
Thank you.
Ball up in the centre square. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
Haywood knew what was coming. Frost powers through the tackle. Segler dug it out. Decides to kick. Couldn't quite with the mark. Shields needs to lift.
He needs to find a way into this game.
Picks up the loose ball. Already kicked a couple of goals. This for number 3. Celebrating hard. Grundy gets onto the ball. Made the tricky bounce look easy.
Outstanding pressure.
He's got the footy in his hands. He has the ball. Thrashes it. Is in his possession. Does well to get it out. Got the hands free. Grundy collects the loose ball. Releases by hand. Did well not to confuse himself. Holding the ball.
Great.
Winds up and goes long. He has to hold on to those. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game.
Opportunity for Grundy. Gets a quick kick away. Strong with the body and wins the mark. Gia kicks it out of defence. Gets into a good position to take that. Phillips elects to kick. An easy grab for Morrison. A solid mark from Petrarca. Got boot to ball.
Thank you.
We'll get a stoppage. Thumped clear. Picked up now. Scoops up the ball. Drop punt straight through the middle. Cameron celebrating hard. Sydney Fleet is now 21. Segler won the hit out. Uses a shorthand. Petrarca rushes with the kick. Finds himself in space and marks.
Sydney are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Mills couldn't hang on to the ball. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions. Outstanding pressure.
Oh, just hits the post. Ramping with the responsibility of kicking it in. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. Elects to kick. Warple hangs onto that one. Stabs at the kick. Intercepted by Lewis. Wants to keep it moving. O'Brien looking for another goal here. His teammates rush over. Cawthorn now only trailed by 14. Thumps it clear. Found a way to keep balanced. Ling brushed off easily. Hits the target by hand. Doing well with the mark. Not sure if he has the journey from here. Going for goal number 1. He makes that kick count. Full price. Smiles all round. Swats it. Howe gets the ball. Bell slips high and gives away the free kick. Howe uses it by foot. A race for the loose ball. Cleanly picked up. Cameron just gets it onto the boot. Sicily couldn't snaffle it. Wins the race to the ball. Quickly onto the boot. Gathers it now. Heaney dominating this game.
You're right, Hutto. He's an absolute ball magnet.
Open opportunity for Frost. Uses it by foot. Mitchell not getting much of it, Gaz.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball, Hutto.
He's got the football now. Slams it onto the boot. Gunston didn't mark it. A good job keeping it in play there. Couldn't go on with it. The ball goes out.
It's a big stage of this game.
Ball tossed back in. Punched away. Ends up with Patton. Releases the handball. Contests the hard ball. Picked up under pressure. Just gives it away. Gets a quick kick away. Landed in his back on this occasion. The kick from Hayward. Gunston presents and takes the mark. 45 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from.
Go.
He goes it alone. That's the sort of goal that can get the team up and about. Gunston getting the crowd involved. Hawthorn have kicked the last 3 goals.
That came up. Hawthorn are getting beaten at the coalface. They need to rectify these clearance numbers to give themselves the best chance going forward.
Frost wins it back. Can already tell that's not too good. He looks injured. It's difficult to see him coming back on after that. Keeps it moving. Patton with a chance if he can keep his cool. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through.
Move it on.
Huge opportunity to grab the lead. It's a foot race to get this one. Nash kicks an incredible goal off the ground. Look at him. And
This is how they...
Grundy got a fist to it. He has the ball. Mitchell dishes it off. He's on fire at the moment, Gaz.
Yes, I know, he's a class act.
He couldn't hang on. Rampy gains possession. Great mark under pressure. Goes by foot. A race for the loose ball. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Thrashes it. Howe collects it. Mills is blowing hard after that effort. Degoe is streaming past and gets the footy. Kicks in heavy traffic. O'Connor missed an opportunity to mark. McDonald puts the handball out in front. Petrarca found time to get it on the boot. Hands that ball to the opposition. It'll be a ball up.
It's very tense at the moment.
Grundy just swats it away. Needs a bit of a rest. Somehow got the ball out. A chance for Bling. Hardwick got hands to it. Impey takes it well. Goes short by hand. Going for goal number 1. Puts it right through the middle. He acknowledges the crowd.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
Segler thumps it forward. Just gets it onto the boot. Taken well at ground level by Shields. Marks now and can send it back. Rampy has resources out wide. Bell moves it now. Has to do better in that mark contest. Moves it by foot. Taylor determined to reach the ball. The tackle over the shoulder. Puts boot to ball. Takes a simple grab. Taylor, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. He's a long way from home, but he might have the wheels.
They're doing really well to chew some time off the clock here.
Sensed the opportunity and was able to take it. He just loved that one. Now they lead by 8. Winning it was Segler. Clean from the half volley.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Morrison kicks hurriedly. Brand had it, lost it. Finds the loose ball. We'll get a ball up. Grundy with the punch. The bounce made it tough.
A critical stage of this one.
Grundy thumps it clear. Using every ounce of energy he has left. Rampy marks in a bit of space. Rampy has resources out wide. Sinks the slipper into it. The loose ball picked up. Just put it on the boot. Finds a bit of room to mark. Clock running out in the final term. Bell kicks it. Finds a target. Puts it on the boot. What a day for Sydney. An incredible victory. Gary, what do you make of the result?
It's not the prettiest win you'll see, but they managed to get the job done.
Final scores at 96 to 88. Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Gaz.
It was great to be here, Hutto. I'll be back next time.
Our loyal Swans are marching onwards to victory.
And here we go. It's Carlton taking on Sydney. It's a turnover. Doherty creates all sorts of problems for his opponent.
Great tackling technique.
Applies a bump. Wiedering couldn't keep his hands on it. Grundy won it down. Grundy got the tap. Fends off the tackler. Gets it out of congestion. Gathered by McKay. Uses his pace. The Blues fans getting excited about that one. They get around. Back in the middle. One down by Grundy. Trying to avoid everything out there. Heaney wants to keep it moving by hand. Finding the loose ball was Harker. Is in his possession. Can't take possession. Couldn't get the hand pass away. So he goes with the kick. Hayward drops the mark. Williams short by hand. Worked hard to get on the end of that. Uses it across half-back. Marked by McDonald. Slams it on the boot. Silvani runs after the ball. A clean pick-up. The umpire calls for it. Hammers it. He gains possession. Snaffled up by Heaney. My ball, says the umpire. One down. With the ball now. Cripps pushes through with power. Drops the mark. Did well not to confuse himself. Coughed up by Petrevski-Seaton. Takes possession. He gives it a ride. A long way from home. And it goes up. About to resume hostilities.
Carlton are winning the clearances, but they haven't been effective and they haven't turned them into scoring opportunities.
Doesn't hold on to the mark. Collected by Cameron. He's in shot. Back in the middle. Has the Rucks go at it. Marshall gets it down. Has it now. Sweeping handball from Marchbank. Looks up with a kick. Hurried kick. Missed the target. McDonald got the hands free. Ball gets cut off. He's got the football now. Clean pick up by Hayward. Hayward was taken high in the... He drives it. He takes the mark. Opportunity once again for Sydney to put one through. Uses it now. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Moves it by foot. Winning the ball in the air was Petrarca. Looks to move it by foot. Good mark. And looks to send it back. Doherty goes with the kick. Nunes runs after this one. Didn't disguise that well enough. And it's been called deliberate. Moved on by Curnow. Blakey runs after the ball. Cameron gives the don't argue. Goes by hand. He'll be all tied up if he kicks this one. He was always pushing that post and pushing so hard. It's Sydney behind by 5. Looking to bring it back into play. He gives chase to the footy. Marchbank wins the foot race. Plowman goes by hand. He gets his hands on the footy. Ball up in the centre square. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
There's some great skills on display right now. Great match.
Ball up called. Marshall won it down. Picked off the deck. Now it's a ball up. Marshall with a big fist on it. Cripps, Campbell's out in front. Nunes puts on a big hit. Petrarca got him high there. Goes with the kick. A mark by Walsh. Uses it now. Williams grabs that one. Chose to kick it. The tackle slipped high and results in a free. Carlton fans would love to see this one sail through. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far.
Let's go.
Kerner just bangs away at goal. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. 15 metres out. Silvani tries his luck at goal. Pretty happy. Back with another centre bounce.
The Blues have been controlling stoppages and lead the clearances. If they can clean up their ball use after the clearance, they can give themselves a chance.
Umpire calls for the ball. Guides it down. Neil rushes with the kick. A good mark under the circumstances. Reed wants to play on. That's a big goal. What an effort. Look at him. We resume hostilities. Tap came from Marshall. Pitnet has the ball. Finding the ball with ease. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Bell spills it. Finding the ball was Cameron. Takes the mark all by himself. Doherty pumps the ball long. Martin gets the loose ball. Moves the ball along the wing. Easily takes the mark. Fogarty drives the kick. Marked by McGovern. Dishes it off to a player on the run. And pumps it through the big sticks.
He's enjoying every second of it.
Gets him reward. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. He wins possession. Strong mark in the contest. Slams it on the boot. Marshall, the better man there. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through.
Move it on.
He might kick a goal. Sydney, someone home. Marshall, centre bounce. Grundy won the duel. Neil hacks it out of there. Couldn't snaffle it. Dug out the loose ball.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
He's got the footy in his hands. Goes by hand to Tsar. The ball ends up going to ground. Petrarca unable to lay the tackle. He takes the mark. Brand sends one up towards the wing. Takes it well. Uses it by foot. The contest, no match for him.
I agree with you there, Hutto.
Puts it on the boot. Takes a strong mark. With a driving kick. Open opportunity for O'Connor. O'Connor sends one up towards the wing. Under pressure and keeps it alive. Fogarty grabs that one. 50 metres from home.
Move it on.
He takes aim. The Blues fans getting excited about that one. His team. Back in the middle now. Won the hit out. Up for grabs for Walsh. Lobs the handball. Ends up turning this ball over. Looks up with a kick. Plowman gives away a free for in the back. Kicks inside the 50. Marked by Reed. Likes his chances from here. He sums up the situation and delivers. He's so... Umpire ready to resume play. Wins the ruck duel. He's got the footy in his hands. Marshall dug out the loose ball. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. The end of the final term sees the scores stand. Carlton 30 to the Swans 25. Anything to add, Gaz?
Sydney are winning the ball around the contest but aren't converting it into scores. They need to find a way to use it.
Ready to go for the second term. We're back in motion. Punches are clear. Parker comes away with the ball. Finds this one all by himself. So what can Sydney do with this opportunity in front of goal? This is a big kick in the context of this game. A kick to hit the front. Taylor couldn't be happier with that. Back in the middle now. Grundy with the hit. The ball spills free. Taylor contests the hard ball. Pitnet hacking it out of there. Intercepted. McDonald releases by hand. Hacking it out of there. The loose ball scooped up. Uses the bump. Picking it up was Cripps. Links with hands. Curnow with the ball. Marchbank receives the ball. A chance to gather the ball. Fought hard to get a handball away. Quickly onto the boot. This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal. 35 metres out. Should be simple from here.
Go.
A chance to steal the lead right here. He's excited with it. Back in the middle to resume play. Clears the contest. Walsh puts it to his advantage. De Goey cuts it off. Gives it, don't argue. An easy grab for Grundy. Moves the ball by foot. Does well to cut off the kick. Elects to kick. Doing well to intercept that kick. Gets the handball away. Heaney keeps coming. That was sweet. They put through another. He puts smiles all round.
He did really well.
The game is back underway. Thumped by Marshall. Did well to get a hand in. Cripps continues to find the ball.
He's really having a big impact on this game.
Good mark and looks to send it back. Brand goes with the kick. Takes an uncontested mark. Terrific mark there. Petreski-Seaton can link up through hands. Walsh kicks in heavy traffic. Fogarty looking to track down the footy. Had plenty of the ball. And the ball rolls over the boundary. Ball to be tossed back in. What can you tell us, Gaz?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Marshall just releases the handball. Has it now. Gets it away. The kick ends up in the post. We're all tied up now. It's cut off by Cripps. He looks like he needs a spell. Murphy fends off the tackle. Manages to get it onto the boot. A chance to reload the attack now. Kick by De Goey. A mark by Petrarca. Goes by foot. Land hangs onto that one. Heads long with that kick. They chase after the loose ball. Takes possession. Ball up in the centre square. Thumped clear. Taylor showed some class with that step. Marchbank brushed off easily. Here's De Goey. The ball mopped up. Lee kicks hurriedly. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Puts boot to ball. A chance to gather the ball. Collects the loose ball. Big thump from Grundy. Difficult ball control. Marchbank won himself a free. Marchbank kicks hard along the boundary line. Gets into some space to mark this. Williams channels a long kick. Finds the target. News moves the ball out of defence. Almost cut it off. Just got the hands in the back there. Sinks the slipper into it. Ends up marking uncontested. Moved on by Bling. Intercepts the ball well. He drives it. Walsh did well to win that ball. Got boot to ball. Great grab. McKay slick with the hands. Uses the bump. Williams shows some physicality. De Goey not wasting time. Elects to play on. Blakey controlled it well off the bounce. Congratulated boys. About to resume play. Clears the contest. He's got the football now. Heaney on the ball. A quick handball from Parker. Papley now going for goal number 1. Thumping kick. Just offline. lead is now 7.
Sydney have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions, and it's allowing the opposition chances to score.
Decides to kick. Puts on a big hit. Dug out by Wiedering. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy.
Picnic earns a free kick. Slams it on the boot. Marks in a bit of space. Spills the mark. De Goey gains possession. Darts it through for another. Look at them celebrate that effort. Back in the middle now. Grundy gets onto the ball. Giving it off was Neil. Marks now can send it back.
Sydney haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forwards' fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't...
The umpire will ball it up. Thumps it clear.
False pin.
It'll be a ball up, right near the boundary line. Big thump from Grundy. Dug it out. Has to do better than that. Got boot to ball. Plowman marks uncontested. Chose to kick it. He gives chase to the footy. What a fantastic goal. That's his first. Grundy loves that goal. We're back in motion. Punched away. Opportunity for Curnow. Curnow throws the ball away. The kick from Taylor. Good mark there.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Sydney forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Ends up turning this ball over. Mops up the loose ball. Petreski sees it, gets it away under pressure. Curnow releases the ball. A chance for McKay. Williams there to mop up. They can create from this. Racking up possessions now with quick hands. Martin has it. He takes the shot. The drop punt goes straight between the big stick. He acknowledges it. About to resume play. Grundy thrashes it. Petrarca just put it on the boot. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Advantage. Moves the ball by foot. Murphy takes the mark.
Sydney just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
The ball goes over the boundary near the 50. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of football.
Murphy just handballs into space. And the mark will pay. Looks to move it by foot. Brand dug it out. Rushes with the kick. Williams just landed in his back. Bell moves it now. Doing well with the mark. De Goey just kicks it long. Neil used the body to take that mark. Goes with the kick. The mark is taken by McInerney. McInerney sends one up towards the wing. Elects to kick. Not much time left in the quarter. Goes by foot. Takes a simple grab. Two in a row for the Blues. Carlton behind by the siren sounds, and that's the end of the term. The scores: Sydney 56, Carlton 49.
A good first half from Sydney. They can be well pleased with how the game is shaping.
De Goey having an impact right now.
He is doing everything right.
2 quarters down and only 2 to go. Ready to begin proceedings in the second half. Centre bounce. Grundy with the hit, putting his skills on display. Cameron puts his body on the line. This is Walsh. Well taken at ground level. Walsh, a bit too casual with the tackle. Wins the race to the ball. Makes the most of that kick. It's a goal. That will settle the nerves. Gets his first on the ball. Cameron celebrating hard. Back in the middle to resume play.
Sydney winning the ball out of the clearance and are capitalising. It's much easier to score when you're always on the front foot.
Sinks the slipper into it. Martin with the mark. Wants to play on. The mark has been taken. 25 metres out.
Move it on.
Silvani going for number 2. Congratulated by his teammates. Just under 2 goals the difference now. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game.
Sydney are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
We'll have another ball up.
Oh, it's tense out there at the moment, Hutto. Sydney are in front in the clearances, and it's allowing them to create pressure up the field and scoring opportunities.
Heaney with a chance to line up the goal. Should be relatively straightforward from here. Looking to kick goal number 2. That one hits the ball. Sydney by 8 points.
The Swans have turned it over too often today. They aren't coping with the pressure. They should try and slow it down and control the ball for a moment.
The ball spills to Taylor. No issues with that drop punt. He's enjoying that goal. Sydney with the edge right now over Carlton. About to resume hostilities. Marshall with the punch. Parker hunting with authority.
A great defensive effort.
And the umpire will ball it up. Marshall hurls it away. Mills there to mop up. Just set up for an incredible leap.
Strong mark.
Here's a chance for Cameron. Might be too far out to score.
Move it on.
Going for goal number 2. Hits the post. Gets it behind. Sydney by 15 points. Ready to bring it back into play. He drives it. Takes that one strongly. Uses it by foot. Curnow steals possession. Sweeping handball. Manufactures the handball. Parker couldn't complete the tackle. Nice mark under pressure. This will certainly test him from this distance.
Move it on.
He goes to the line. Drop punt. Finds its way home from Fogarty. He loved that. Back with another centre bounce. Punches it clear. Lee comes away with the ball. Stands tall and marks.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Sydney forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Uses it now. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's having a real quiet match, Hutto.
Grundy will be the recipient of the free.
Sydney have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
The mark is taken by Petrarca.
Advantage.
Channels a long kick. They chase after the loose ball. Picks it up. A chance to put a second goal on the board. Cameron loved kicking that one. The margin is 15. We resume hostilities. Swats it. Heaney keeps coming. He lays off the pass. He gets his hands on the footy. And we'll get a ball up. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto. Constant pressure and rewarded.
Blakey controls this one. Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. Blakey gets the opportunity to have a shot for goal. 35 metres out. drives it towards goal. That goal is a cracker. A second goal in the bag. His teammates rush. Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Grundy clears the contest. Finds this and marks well. Plowman puts it on the boot. Laird takes a strong mark. With a driving kick. Saad takes it well. Blakey takes it strongly. Stepped off his line. A big contested grab. Bell will kick from beyond the 50. He gives it a ride. The kick connects with the post. Sydney by 22.
The Swans are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
Walsh works it from the back half. Does well to cut off the kick. Decides to kick. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Well, he hasn't had the impact we were expecting.
A drop punt through the goals. Gets some reward for his efforts. Sydney have 3 in a row. Now they lead by 28.
It's been a clearance game, and right now, Sydney are on top in that area.
Curnow kicks out of the congestion. A chance to reload the attack now. Drives the ball out of defence. Couldn't complete the mark. The ball mobbed up. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
Picks up the loose ball. Petrevski-Seaton takes advantage. Marks now and can send it back. Kicks it long. Does well to cut off the kick.
Sydney haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Connie doesn't want to let his teammates down with this kick. Looks up with the kick. He gets above the crowd. 25 metres out. Cripps, can he put it through? Look at them celebrate that effort. Carlton close the gap to 22. Thumped by Grundy. Gets the loose ball. Reed gets the loose ball. He looks like he needs a spell. Dug out the loose ball. McInerney just manages to release the kick. McDonald, quick hands. Walsh gets in the way. Gathers it now. Turned it over. He just throws that ball. He spears the ball. Moves it by foot. Petrarca takes the mark uncontested. Takes it well. Puts it on the boot. Heaney looks to get onto the football. Just put his hands in the back of the opponent, and it's a free. Puts boot to ball. Great mark. Mills has resources out wide.
Sydney just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Doing well to intercept that kick. Intercepts the ball well. To Connie, a long way out. Going for goal number 1. A great goal.
It's great to look.
The game is back underway. Winning it was Grundy. Ling gets the handball away. He gains possession. They can create from this. Ball collected. Neal with a short hand pass. Gets into some space to mark this. Strong mark in the context. Wiedering going for distance with the kick. Bell constricted by Walsh.
Great tackle.
Hayward wins the foot race. He slams it towards goal. He slots this one. A big goal there. Look at him. He really 22. We're back in the middle now. Grundy got a fist to it. Kicks hurriedly. Sydney in front by 22 at the end of the third quarter.
Sydney believe they can win this game. It's time to show it.
Well, both sides finding plenty of scoring opportunities that term. Hayward couldn't keep his hands on it. Let's check out the stats.
One thing Sydney are really good at is getting the ball inside 50 and then locking it in. They're well on top in that area, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Thanks, Gaz. Umpire ready to begin the final turn. Umpire ready to resume play. Hammers it. Ends up with Neil. Takes the mark. 40 metres out.
They can take the sting right out of the game here.
Reed launches towards goal. And time to celebrate. Puts through his third goal. Smiles all round. Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Grundy thumped it clear. He wins possession. Walsh onto the ball. The handball hits the target. Off hands from Brand. The loose ball picked up. Goes with the kick. Petrarca marks. Brings it out of the pack. Takes a nice mark. Looks up with the kick. Mills dug out the loose ball. Elects to kick. Ball gets cut off. Tough one to handle for Petrarca. Now we will get a ball up. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Ball up in the centre square. Grundy thumps it clear. With the ball is Neil. Curnow gathers it now. Chose to kick it. Martin dropped what he should have taken. Gathered by Cripps. He puts it out of bounds on the full. Neil heading to the bench. Sinks the slipper into it. Marshall runs after this one. He's really making an impact in this game.
He's been superb tonight, mate.
Kick goes astray, and it's out on the full. Mills uses it by foot. He gets above the crowd. Parker elects to kick. Strong with the body and wins the mark. Uses it by foot. The loose ball scooped up, hacking it out of there. Grundy thrashes it. Up for grabs for Murphy. And now Walsh. Collected by Pittonet. He takes aim. He's put it through. They get around him after that effort. Centre bounce.
Sydney are taking advantage of their ruckman's ability. It gives them first use of the stoppages and forcing the opposition to defend.
Celebrating hard. The lead is now 28. Back in the middle to resume play. Marshall with a big fist on it. Curnow gets right in his face.
Big tackle.
My ball, says the umpire. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
Gets a hand in. Cameron picks up the loose ball. He's getting a lot of the ball, Gaz.
He just keeps finding the footy.
Nails the goal. He celebrates hard after that. Back in the middle now. Taps it down. A poorly executed tackle there. Bell kicks it. How did he do that? Looks to move it by foot. Nice hands. Uses it now. Scoops it up. Blair just gets it onto the boot. Walsh has a great set of hands. Puts it on the boot. Intervening brilliantly was McKay. Clears the congestion. Missed the target, able to release the kick. Carlton are happy about that one. Petreski-Seaton keeps it good. He's excited about that one. The margin's big, but there should be enough time left to play. Swats it. Parker finds a way to hang on.
Fantastic tackle.
Murphy got hands to it, kicks hurriedly. Cameron gets in a good position. Ends up turning this ball over. Blair just gets the kick away. Collects the loose ball. Murphy earns a free kick. Moves the ball by foot. Blair found some space and marked. Gets some distance on the kick. Marking in space was close. Now with a low spearing kick. Williams the better man there. That's a thumping kick. Good mark by Curnow.
Sydney haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Ball spills.
Fantastic pressure there.
Needs a bit of a rest. Gets it away under pressure. Got boot to ball. Curnow marks in a bit of space. Goes for territory. A chance to put one through for his side. Big kick required from this distance.
Move it on.
Looking to kick goal number 2. Curnow goes for it now. He acknowledges the crowd. That's 2 in a row for Carlton. Carlton close the gap to 22. Curnow just through it. The kick from Cameron. Good mark and looks to send it back. Spears the ball. Good body work to win the mark.
Sydney just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Williams sends one up towards the wing. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. Goes by foot. Sees it out of play. Parker coming on. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
That doesn't look good. He must be injured. Taylor coming. Ball up called. Grundy thumps it forward. McGovern collects the loose ball.
Beautiful tackle, Hello.
Decides to keep it alive. Cameron with an easy mark. A spearing kick. McDonald determined to reach the ball. And now we'll have a ball up.
Sydney got winning the ball out of the clearance and are capitalising. It's much easier to score when you're always on the front foot.
Grundy slams it onto the boot. Cameron sets his sights on the goals, using every ounce of energy he has left. Plowman goes with the kick. Saad got under it. Puts boot to ball. Terrific mark there. Nunes sends one up towards the wing. A solid mark from Curnow. He flicks it over. He has the ball. Under siege.
Brilliant chase. Showing some really good pressure there.
Cameron gets him hard. Off hands. The ball spills from the tackle. Fogarty doesn't get low enough and gives away the free. Decides to kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one. McInerney with a low spearing kick. Scoops up the ball. Collecting high fives now after that goal.
Yes, hello.
A time to celebrate. And don't they get...
It hasn't always... Sydney are allowing the opposition uncontested marks, but they set up behind the ball so well it forces the opposition to play that style.
Penetrating handball is in his possession. Kick on the way. Cripps enjoying that goal. The Blues have kicked the last 4 goals. Carlton now only trailed by 10. Getting in the way was Doherty. Petreski-Seaton quickly onto the boot. Martin failing to get near it, Gaz.
He's barely touched the ball now.
Murphy delivers with a straight drop pass. Look at them celebrate that effort.
He knew that was hard.
The game is back underway. Grundy won the hit out. Mops up the loose ball. Reed has the ball. Wiedering marks it. He drives it. Taking a nice grab. 35 metres out. Cameron goes for broke. The drop punt sails between the big sticks. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one.
Some great ball.
Umpire ready to resume play. Punched away. They were down at one stage, but never out. And they've found a way to get the result in the end.
They weren't far off the mark.
The final result is Sydney 119 to Carlton 109. Thanks for joining us, Gaz, but that's all we have time for.
Thanks, Hutto. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
While our loyal swans are marching onwards to victory.
Run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp. The captains make their way to the centre circle for the coin toss. Grundy won the hit out. Goes short by hand. Neil cans it back to Parker with the ball now. High tackle. Here's a chance for Neil. Not sure if he has the journey from here. Slams it on the boot. Finds the loose ball. Degoe having some trouble down there. That doesn't look good. Don't think he'll be coming back. Ball hits the deck. Heaney celebrates with the fans. The first goal of the day off the boot of Leicester. One down. He gets his hands on the footy. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Brand sends one up towards the wing. Got hands to it. Mops up the loose ball. Parker goes by hand. Papley gets a quick kick away. Nice work from Reed. 45 metres out. He might kick a goal. On its way. He loved.
Sydney aren't making the most of their hit-outs. It's going straight to the opposition.
Tap down. Papley collects it. He's got the football man. Leicester read it best. Winning the ball in the air was Dawson. With a driving kick. Great mark under pressure. Moved on by Rayner. A great mark taken there. Dishes it off. Alice Yeoman with the ball. The loose ball picked up. Giving it off was McDonald. Papley wins the marking contest.
Sydney are allowing the opposition uncontested marks, but they set up behind the ball so well, it forces the opposition to play that style.
The lead is now 13. Unsure of their next move, plays onto himself. Kicks it out of the defensive 50. The ball finds Hewitt. Uses it across half-back. Kick by Archie. Robinson gets on the end of this. Movement by hand. Gets around Mr. Invisible. Wins the race to the ball. Quick hands, and they could be away here. The loose ball scooped up. Going for goal number one. Goes wide for behind. Sydney getting the fast start. Looking for options now. Rich plays on. Clearing kick out of the defensive 50. McCartan leading the race to the loose ball. Intercepted by McDonald. Slick with the hands. Going for goal number one. He's in short. Wins the ruck duel. Parker, hurried kick. Sharp couldn't snaffle it. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Finding the loose ball was Danaher. Rayner drops the mark. The ball mopped up. Just got the hands in the back there. McDonald moves it now. Quick handball. Rich gets on the end of that handball. He goes for broke. Alice Yeoman drives it home from a long way out. That's it. Pretty happy with that. Grundy won the tap. Parker picks it up. They'll be pleased with that effort. A nice long goal. He acknowledges the... Won the hit out. Gathers it now. Papley wins the ball in the air. A chance to put one through here for the Swans. 45 metres out.
Move it on.
He heads for home. Good-looking kick off the boot, and it's sailed through. He's self. Slapped away. Wasting a lot of effort there. Danaher unable to hold on. Cameron got the hands free. Reed has a chance to put a second goal on the board. They get around it. Guides it down. Ball up in the centre square. Marshall guides it down. Clean pick-up by Archie. A clean pick-up. Just gets a hand in. Petrarca wins the foot race. Collects the loose ball. Marshall got in the better position. Well picked up. Archie gets the handball away. Put his body on the line. Robinson gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Dug out the loose ball. Dawson lights his chances from there. That kick was pure.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
Celebrating. Won it down. The ball spills to Reed. Ends up turning this ball over. Leicester uses it by foot. Papley rides out the tackle. Has a man running for him. Hewitt dismisses his opponent with disdain. A chance to put a second goal on the board. Dawson puts another one through. Grundy just slaps it down. Gets the loose ball. Clears the ball from the contest. Bailey uses the body well. Moves it by foot. The ball ends up with Ellis Yeoman. Kicks the ball deep. Finds a bit of room to mark. Puts boot to ball. It's marked by Berry. Sinks the slipper into it. Takes the mark. Got boot to ball. Doing well to intercept that kick. 45 metres out.
Okay.
Going for goal number 2. It's going to be close. A time to celebrate.
They're looking more.
Punches it clear. Bell collected the ball well.
Thank you, I'll have it.
Umpire calls for the ball. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game's going right now.
Good mark, and looks to send it back. Slams it on the boot. Dawson with the intercept. Picked off by Cameron. Uses a short handball. Reed finds possession. Contests the hard ball. Is in his possession. Going for goal number 1. Blakey couldn't be happier. Grundy farmed it down. Sends it clear of the contest. Picked off the deck. The ball spills in the tackle. Rushes with the kick. A good mark under the circumstances.
Move it on.
Going for goal number 1. And the chance at goal is taken by Brisbane. His teammates... Grundy does well. Puts on a bump. Scoops up the ball. McInerney moves it by hand. Finds the loose ball. Thrashes it. Taken by Robinson. Hacks it out of there. Nice mark under pressure.
Sydney are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Slick with the hands. Slips the handball to Ellis Yeoman. Goes by hand to McCarthy. Lloyd made a meal of that one. He wins possession. McCluggage handballs. Nice work from Dawson. 3 goals so far. Great. Smiles all round.
This is how they...
Grundy slaps it away. Shows some physicality. Goes by hand. Petrarca getting in on the act. Sends it home. This kick puts them further into the lead. Gets him reward.
Sydney are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
Heaney leaps over the top. 45 metres out.
Move it on.
Can he put it through? No luck for him there, and it's a behind. Sydney, 57, lead the line, 30. Rich, unsure of the next move. Plays on. Chose to kick it. Marked by Leicester. There's the siren for the end of the quarter. The scores are Sydney 57 to Brisbane 30.
The Swans have come to play. They've got themselves in the game and need to push on now.
Both sides might want to work on their defence after a high-scoring opening term. Let's have a closer look at the stats.
Sydney have been giving the opposition a chance to move the ball around freely, which is working because they're getting on top once they force a...
The siren sounds for the start of the second quarter. Taps it down. Did well to control the ball. We have a free kick. Moves it by foot. A strong mark in the pack from Cameron. Drives it long. And the boundary line wins. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
They can create from this. Just gets it onto the boot. Just gave it away. Drifts wide to go through for a behind. Sydney with a handy break. They lead Brisbane 58 to 30. Rich kicks it. McStay marks it. Advantage. Going for distance with the kick. Marked by Hipwood. With a driving kick. A strong pack mark. Uses it now. It's a foot race to get this one. Grundy gets the loose ball. Now we've got a ball up. Thumped clear. McCarthy collects the loose ball. Lloyd clears the congestion. Nobody can hold on here. Just put it on the boot. Takes an uncontested mark. Looks up with a kick. Picked up now. Blakey picks up the loose ball. Moves the ball by foot. Intercepts the ball well.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Sydney forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Does well to cut off the kick. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Marking in space was Leicester. Tries to gain some territory. Marshall determined to reach the ball. Makes it somebody else's problem. Penetrating handball. Hit the man hard. Well collected. Parker gets a quick kick away. He's got the footy in his hands. Rich spent it before he earned it. Picks up the loose ball. Hewitt clears the ball from the contest. Gets into a good position to take that. 50 metres from home. Lining up on a bit of an angle here is Rayner.
Move it on.
He decides to go for home. Drop punt straight through the middle. Congratulated by... Marshall just swats it away. With the ball now. Handballs. Handball finds Neal. Hapley there to mop up. That kick hits the post. Sydney starting to exert some dominance now. They lead 59 to 36. Rich plays it to himself. Winds up and goes long. Cameron wins it back. Marshall scoops it up.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Hapley might kick a goal. Takes the chance and says thank you very much with that goal. Puts his second on the board. Gets some reward for his efforts.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. The Swans aren't winning as much of the footy, but are still controlling the contest. Their efficiency with the ball is superior at the moment. Sydney have been extremely well organised at the stoppages, and it sees them being able to win the ball from the clearance.
Use the hands and gives away the free.
Sydney just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into, and as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Decides to kick. The ball finds a goey. Goes with the kick. Heaney takes a strong mark. He drives it.
Get on.
Mills squeezed the handball through. Getting in the way was Danaher. Elects to kick it long. Heaney with the mark. Looks to move it by foot. Picked up by Degoe. McCartan gets the ball. With quick hands. McLean receives the ball. The loose ball picked up. Takes possession. Finds his man. Danaher. Hurried kick. Ball picked up. Hurried kick. Good mark there. Puts it on the boot. A big contested grab. Punches the kick. Hayward dug out the loose ball. Hayward goes for territory. The ball's knocked loose. They can create from this. A bit too hard with a push, and it's a free kick. Hewitt takes it well. Drives the kick hard. We'll get a ball up on the wing. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Handballs to a teammate on the run. Ball up close to the boundary. Thumps it clear. Just goes bang. Uses the hands instead of the... Moves the ball along the wing. Archie struggling to run at the moment. Danaher hangs on to that one. Danaher kicks it to the square. Sharp was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Sydney forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Goes by foot. Collects the loose ball. Intercepted.
A great defensive effort.
He lays off the pass, has it now. Releases it under pressure, manages to get a hand away. It's a turnover. McDonald with a penetrating handball. Quickly onto the boot. An easy grab for McCartan. Putting this one through would give Sydney plenty of confidence. Looking to kick goal number 2. Just couldn't get it to curve enough. Sydney by 5 goals. Teammates break for him. Decides to play on. Adams dishes it off. He has the ball. Intercepted by Reed. Unbelievable. And they put it through. He's enjoying that goal. The Swans have kicked back-to-back goals. Sydney by 6 goals. Neil grabbed it clean. He gains possession. He's got the footy in his hands. Berry cuts it off. Doesn't take the mark. Grundy couldn't stick the tackle. Finds this and marks well. Decides to go to the middle. He wins the ball in the air. McLean drives it long. Tapley runs after the ball. Picks up the loose ball. And the ball trickles over the boundary. Danaher runs onto the field. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
The loose ball scooped up. Finds the loose ball. Mills releases the ball. Fighting hard was Lloyd. Elects to kick. Doing well with the mark. 25 metres out.
Give it on.
Goes for the goals. The Swans finds a way to get that one through. He's got a couple. Blakey celebrate. Grundy thrashes it. Heaney just put it on the boot. And the mark will be paid. 50 metres out. He likes his chances from here. Bell sends the drop punt on its way for another goal. He loved that. Clears the contest. With the ball now. Snaffled up by Parker. Uses it by foot. Spent it before he earned it. Taken well at ground level by Heaney. Reed might have overworked himself there. Dug out the loose ball. He's having a big game right now. He slams it onto the boot. Half-time arrives. Gary, what are your thoughts on the first half?
It's been a promising first half for Sydney. They'd be confident.
Parker leads all comers on the ground.
He's the most dominant player on the ground at the moment.
One half of footy down, one to come. Second half action about to commence.
It's been a clearance game, and right now Sydney are on top in that area.
Doing well was Grundy. Ball up in the centre square.
It's just smashing out there at the moment, and it could get worse.
Parker gathers it now. Ball stripped in the tackle. Takes possession. The handball now from Papley. Hands that ball to the opposition. Berry just goes bang. Gets the loose ball. Alice Yeoman with quick hands. He wins possession. Gathered by McDonald with a driving kick. Marks that ball uncontested. Has it now. Gets a quick kick away. Finding the ball was Grundy. Drives it out of the pack. Well taken at ground level. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. He can take off after that handball. Danaher links up with a chance to run. He has the ball. Robinson is having a stellar match.
He's setting the example at the moment. Big tackle.
Spent that one before he earned it. Reed needs to lift.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game.
Blakey nails the opportunity. They get around him after that effort. That's 5 in a row for Sydney. The margin is 54. Guided down nicely by Grundy. Drops the ball. He's picked up an injury. Gaz, can you tell us what you saw?
Well, the doctor will have to take a look at that one. It does look serious.
Rich throws the ball away.
Move it on!
He takes the shot. Can't quite sneak through. And only a behind. Sydney lead is now 55. Deciding where to go with the kick in. Sharp landed in his back on this occasion. The Swans fans would love to see this one sail through. 40 metres out.
Go!
McLean going for number one. It always looked close, but it hits the... Looking to bring it back into play. Over the top of the pack. Moves it by foot. A chance to reload the attack now. He drives it. Dug it out. Looks to move it by foot. Takes a simple grab. Danaher goes with a short option. Goes short by hand. Sharp hacking it out of there. Dawson couldn't hang on to the ball. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He needs to find a way into this game.
Brisbane close the gap to 55. Players move as they look to provide an option. McInerney won himself a free. Goes by foot. The contest, no match for him.
Good call, Hutto. The Swans have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Chose to kick it. Simply outplayed his opponent. Puts it on the boot. Takes a nice mark. Lloyd puts it on the boot. We'll get a ball up on the wing.
The sting has been taken out of the game right now.
Here's Archie, is in his possession. McCluggage uses the bump, wants to keep it moving. The ball in the hands of McStay. Drop punt, finds its way home from Hipwood. And congratulated. Hammers it. We'll have another ball up. Marshall aims for his man on the ground. And we'll get a ball up. Thrashes it. Doing well was McDonald.
Fantastic tackle.
Neil powers through the tackle. Wins the race to the ball. They can link up now. He gains possession. Sharp. Just two. This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal. The distance might be just beyond him.
Move it on.
Bell looking to put through another goal. No issues with that drop punt. Couldn't take it. He acknowledges the... Marshall clears the contest. Neil quickly onto the boot. Blakey had it, lost it. Got the hands free. He's got the football now. Sees off the tackler. Moves the ball by foot. Couldn't quite with the mark. Heaney failing to get near it, Gaz.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions.
Lloyd keeps it moving. Look at him. He ripped.
This is how they can... Sydney are in front in the clearances, and it's allowing them to create pressure up the field and scoring opportunities.
He gets his hands on the footy. Needs a bit of a rest. Gathers it now. Manages to get a hand to it. Tapley read it best. Berry puts on a bump. Elects to kick. Taken well at ground level by Clark. Just puts it out in front. It's a turnover. Slips the handball to McInerney. Gives the old don't argue. Dawson marks in a bit of space. An impressive performance so far. This for a fourth goal. Brisbane produced the margin. Lloyd ready to bring it back into play. Takes that one strongly. Decides to kick. A big contested grab. Petrarca drives the kick. Mills collects it. Just got the hands in the back there. Slams it on the boot. Found space for an easy mark. He gets his hands on the footy. McCartan dropped what he should have taken. Grundy landed in his back on this occasion. Sharp elects to kick. Quickly onto the boot. Cleanly picked up. Scoops up the ball. Sweeping handball. McCarthy just threw it. Bell puts it on the boot. The mark has been taken. Puts boot to ball. A race for the loose ball. It'll be a ball up on the outer wing.
This game is out of hand and could go downhill even further.
He looks like he needs a spell. Ball off hands. Dishes it off. Hits the target by hand. Gives it to Neil. He's getting a lot of the ball, Gaz.
He seems to always be in the contest, Hutto. Sydney have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Runs it over the boundary line. Thrown in now. Guides it down. He gains possession. Heaney drives it at goal. He's excited about that one.
No doubt about it.
Celebrating hard.
Sydney are getting first use from their ruckman.
Neil just gets it onto the boot. Easily takes the mark. He's a long way from home, but he might have the wheels. Blakey will have the shot on a slight angle. An impressive performance so far. This for a fourth goal. Pretty happy with that one. Tap down with the ball now. We'll get a ball up on the wing. Marshall with the hit. Keeps it alive. Under some pressure. It'll be a ball up. Marshall does well. The umpire will ball it up. Taps it down. Uses the hands instead. Kick by Neil. Marks now and can send it back. The kick from Sharp. Open opportunity for Leicester. Heads long with that kick. Gardner is blowing hard after that effort. Ends up turning this ball over.
Sydney are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Hewitt wins the ball in the air. He decides to go for home. Sydney supporters delighted by that effort. Hey, look at them celebrate.
It hasn't always...
Marshall palmed it down. Archie, how did you see the third term, Gas?
Sydney will be looking to not only hold their lead, but they want to put this...
Neil continues to dominate this contest.
He's having a fantastic game.
Let's see what this last quarter throws up.
Can't afford any mistakes from here. They have to be perfect.
Guided down nicely by Grundy. Stands tall and marks. It has to be a big kick to get it from there. Hayward with a fairly straightforward shot for goal.
They can just slow the game down now, take a bit of time off the clock.
He delivers with a drop pass. Our second goal in the bag. They increase their lead. He celebrates hard after that. That's 6 in a row for Sydney. The margin is 84. Robinson steals possession. Heaney goes to the man on the run. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Uses it now. Marks now and can send it back. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far.
Move it on.
A thumping kick. He wins the ball in the air. 15 metres out. Blakey fires it up to the square. He's excited about that one. The lead is now 90.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. Brisbane need to continue to take their chances in front of goal. It's the only thing keeping them in this.
Grundy aims for his man on the ground. Movement by hand. Kicks hurriedly. Taking a nice grab. 35 metres out. Danaher shouldn't miss from here. Going for goal number 1. Chalk a goal up for the Lions. They get out desperately. His teammates rush over. One down. Hits him hard. He's been influential. Hipwood wants to keep it moving by hand. The contest, no match for him.
That's true, Hutto.
McCarthy with a chance if he can keep his cool.
Move it on.
This game is slowly slipping away. They must convert here. Smiles already. Marshall got in a better position. McCarthy clean from the half volley. Using every ounce of energy he has left. Links with hands. Great tackle.
Brilliant chase.
Heaney flicks it over. Mops up the loose ball. The ball mopped up. Collected by Sharp. Takes possession. Gets a quick kick away. Dawson whacks one on the boot for goal. A good result there, and that's a goal for Brisbane. He loved that one. Clears the contest. Has it now. Applies a bump. Robinson lobs the handball. Can't take the mark. Didn't get low enough with the tackle. Uses it by foot. Marks all alone.
Sydney are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Heaney gets in the way. Missed the target. McInerney slick with the hands. He's got the football now. This is Robinson. Dawson has a great set of hands. Goes with the kick. Simply outplayed his opponent.
Move it on.
Goes for the goals. No problems with that kick from McCarthy. He acknowledged. Grundy thumped it clear. Neal can't hold on to the tackle. Starcevic grabs that one. 45 metres out, almost directly in front here.
Go.
If they kick this, they give themselves a chance. Starcevic in. Wins the ruck duel. Found a way to keep balance. Just put his hands in the back of the... DeGoey goes with the kick. McCluggage plays the tackle.
Outstanding pressure.
Ball spills. Ball collected. Hurried kick. Rayner leading the race to the loose ball. Uses a short handball. The umpire calls for a stoppage.
Well, this game is really getting out of hand.
Swats it. Berry slowing down now. Might be in need of a rest. McCluggage slams it onto the boot. Through for a point. They would love to get that one. Brisbane trying to work their way back on the scoreboard. Considering the options on the kick-in. Plays on from the kick-in. Moved on by Lloyd. It's a foot race to get this one. Handball's under pressure. Hacks it out of there. Finds a target. Tapley can link up through hands. Clark gets the ball. Applying the physical pressure. He wins possession. Releases by hand. Nice mark under pressure. Rayner drives a low kick. Dawson takes the mark. Uncontested. So what can Brisbane do with this opportunity in front of goal? The distance might be just beyond him.
Move it on.
Massive kick here. They need to convert this opportunity. Dawson getting the crowd involved. Well,
Sydney keep turning the ball over from their forward thrust. If they can hit more teammates, they can increase the lead.
McCluggage handballs to no one in particular. At full stride, receives the handball. We'll get a ball up. Won it down. The umpire will ball it up.
Sydney are in front in the clearances, and it's allowing them to create pressure up the field and scoring opportunities.
Does well to cut off the kick. Adams tucks it into the pocket. Leicester marks uncontested.
Sydney haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Hewitt moves it now. Bailey does well to mark. Bailey tucks it into the pocket. He takes the mark. Punches the kick. Intercepts the ball well.
Move it on.
Cameron going for number one. He went for broke from a long way, and it paid off. Celebrating hard.
It's been a clearance game, and right now, Sydney are on top in that area.
Finding the loose ball was Bailey. Gets the loose ball. Turned it over.
Thank you.
The umpire calls for it.
They just need to find a way to work back into the game right now.
With the ball is Rich. He can take off after that handball. Slapped away. Great control there. Collected by Rich. Interesting handball. Matheson gets on the end of that handball. He's had a stellar match. Lobs the handball. A chance to reload the attack now.
Sydney just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Pretty happy with that. Won the hit out. Up for grabs for Heaney.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Tapley did well to win that ball. 50 metres out.
Move it on.
He goes for broke. Sydney finds a way to get that one through. This kick stretch. Tapley loves that. Guides it down. Alice Yolman gets on the end of this. Didn't get away from the tackle.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Keeps it moving. Good grab there from Blakey. 40 metres out. They can't afford to be wasting these shots at goal from the corridor. This is getting out of hand. A chance for number 7. Blakey loved kicking that one. That's 4 in a row for Sydney. The lead is now 77.
That's a really good team goal. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
Marshall won the hit out. He's got the footy in his hands. Parker breaks the tackle.
Thank you, I'll have it.
Now it's a ball up.
There's not too much going on out there at the moment.
Thumped clear. Gathers it now. Neal gains possession. Bailey there to mop up. McInerney wins the foot race.
No problem.
Will get a stoppage. Marshall got the tap.
Thank you, I'll have it.
Hammers it. Brisbane need to work on their performance for next week. Your final word on today's final scores are 158 to 81. That's it for us. We'll see you again next time.
Thanks, Hutto. Until next time, that is.
Whether the odds be great or small, Swans will go in and win overall. While our loyal Swans are marching onwards to
Anthony Hudson, and I'm so glad you could join us for today's match, which has all the makings of an epic encounter between West Coast and Sydney. It's cloudy here in Perth. And joining me in the box for some special comments will be Gary Lyon.
Thanks, Hunter. I've been looking forward to this one all week.
Today's match between West Coast and Sydney. They run on in full confidence there.
Born is pride from isolation, a fortress built.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play today.
Yes, Hunter.
The captains prepare for the toss of the coin. Sydney winning the toss. We prepare for what shapes as an enthralling contest here today. And here we go. It's West Coast taking on Sydney. Kneel down. The ball bubbling around. Rushes with the kick. Tapley used the body to take that mark. Sinks the slipper into it. Nice hands. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far. Taylor gives it a ride. He's able to ride it home from a long way. They get around him after that effort. We resume hostilities. Grundy got a fist to it. Bounce works for Kelly. Just gets it onto the boot. McGovern takes the mark. Just kicks it long. Taylor missed an opportunity to mark. Picked up now. Manages to get a hand to it. Quick handball. The handball hits the target. Has a man running for him. Yo controlling the airwaves on this occasion. Looks up with a kick. Great mark in the pack. She uses it by foot. Picked up by Redden. Got boot to ball. Picks up the loose ball. Cripps kicking to time the scores. West Coast close the gap to 5. Ready to bring it back into play. Going for distance with the kick. The boundary line wins. Looks like we'll have a throw-in. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Great mark. Slams it on the boot. Clark marks. Quick handball. Dishes it off to a player on the run. Finds himself in space and marks. Now with a low spearing kick. They chase after the loose ball. Heaney was taken high in the tackle. Heaney has resources out wide. Lloyd looking to track down the footy. Dug out the loose ball. Puts boot to ball. Rampy with a chance on the turnover. Natanui manufactures a handball. She slots the goal. Is he excited about
That goal?
About to resume hostilities. Grundy slaps it away. Charges with intent. Sydney get themselves a free. A spearing kick from Cameron. McDonald gets in a good position. Elects to kick. He gives chase to the footy. Well taken at ground level. Tapley just took way too long. Shuey got him.
Fantastic pressure there.
Cole heads long with that kick. Reed will be the recipient of the free. Chance to put one through for his side. 65 metres out. Going for goal number 1. The kick towards goal. A long effort at goal. And it goes all the way. Gets a reward for it. The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. It's cut off by Kelly. Receives the handball and takes off. He has the ball. Darley gets the loose ball. Uses it by foot. Takes a screamer. A piercing kick from Witherden. Strong mark in the contest. The ball spills to Redden. Wins the race to the ball. McGovern doesn't take the mark. Can he put it through? Looks okay off the boot. Cameron celebrating hard. Back in the middle. Thumps it clear. Parker keeps coming. Pushes through with power. A chance for Lloyd. Gets the handball away. Just put it on the boot. Finds this one all by himself. 45 metres out. He drives it towards goal. Listen to the fans celebrate as he dropped. Congratulate. We're back in motion. Grundy thumps it forward. The ball in the hands of Blakey. Now we'll get a ball up. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Parker got the hands free. Fighting hard was Barris. Clear free. Barris drives the kick. Doing well to intercept that kick. Sinks the slipper into it. Redden picks up the loose ball.
I'll have it.
Grundy thumps it clear. He flicks it over. Putting on the bump was Natanui. The loose ball picked up. Gets it away. Heating on the ball. Langdon penalised there. Not sure what the problem is from here, but something is definitely wrong. Well, works it from the back half. Takes the mark all by himself. Mills collects the kick. And now we'll have a ball up. Taps it down. Slams it onto the boot. Coughed up by Reed. Blakey dug out the loose ball. Intervening brilliantly was Yo. He couldn't hang on. He slams it towards goal. Mills gathers it now. Keeps the kick low. He gets above the crowd. Looks to move it by foot. Hacking it out of there. Knocks up his first touch. Slams it onto the boot. Finds himself in space and marks. Duggan just gets enough distance on the kick. And it's a goal. Look at him. Back with another centre bounce. Marshall won it down. Manufactures the handball. Is in his possession. Missed opportunity with the handball. Gathered by Vardy. Going for goal number one. Never on target. Never behind. West Coast trailing by less than 2 goals.
Sydney have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. That's why they're still in front.
Gives away a free for in the back. With a driving kick. Rampy with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Put his body on the line. Getting pushed out of the way was Chewy. Releases the handball. Searches for a teammate downfield. Marks on the line. 45-degree angle for this shot at goal.
Okay.
He heads for home. Sends it home. Look at them, son. About to resume play. Marshall won the duel. Sweeping handball from Blakey. Hacking it out of there. Cameron with a massive goal. Another goal. He's enjoying that goal. Umpire ready to resume play. Marshall gets onto the ball. Grundy releases by hand. Hit the man hard. Mops up the loose ball. Ball up in the centre square. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
There's just not enough effort out there at the minute.
The handball now from Duggan. Neil can celebrate however he likes after a goal like that, and that puts them further in front. The game is back underway. Tap came from Marshall. Charges with intent. Snaffled up by Neil. Goes by hand. Racking up possession snag. Kick on the way. The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. That pushes Parker, getting the crap. Back in the middle. Has the rucks go at it. One down by Marshall. Duggan grabbed kept it clean. Keeps it moving. Has a runner alongside him. Touching onto the ball. Neil dug it out. Movement by hand. Quick hands, and they could be away here. Got the hands free, and now McGovern. Shuey clinks up with a chance to run. Takes a simple grab.
Sydney have the lead, but they're allowed plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Good mark, and looks to send it back. Shea kicks it, intercepts the ball well. Goes by foot. Takes a strong mark. Happily uses it by foot. Finds a target. Gets the handball away. Rampy, the little one too. He's got the football now. A great mark taken there. Moves it by foot. Grundy takes the mark. Testing shot outside 50. The siren sounds, and that's the end of the opening term. The score, Sydney 54 to West Coast 14.
Sydney deserve this lead early. They'd want to keep it up if they're going to win this.
Let's see what the stats have to show.
West Coast can't seem to find the footy. It's pretty simple. If they don't have the ball, they can't score.
Cheers, Gaz. The second term ready to get underway. Centre bounce. Won it down. Wins possession. Fights the good fight. Shepherd rushes with the kick. Kelly with the intercept. She lobs the handball. Linking by hand. Hook the kick wide. And behind. The Eagles produce the margin. Searching for a teammate. Plays onto himself. Lloyd, a long driving kick. Kelly looks to get onto the football. Just dismisses his opponent. With it. Taylor moves it now. McDonald gets on the end of this. That kick goes out on the full. The kick from Kelly. Ryan going for number one. And the chance at goal is taken by West Coast. His teammate back in the middle now. Grundy hurls it away. Manufactures the handball. Picked up by Heaney. Heaney just throws it. Got boot to ball. Oh! He was as high as you like. Ryan takes the pressure of the goal kick upon himself. A must-kick goal here. West Coast still hopeful of reducing this margin. It's marked by Clark. Slick with the hands. Rampy with the ball. Picked up by Vardy. Gets it away. Here's Cole. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
He's got the footy in his hands. My ball, says the umpire.
Sydney are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
She spills it. Allen hit the man hard. They can create from this. That's something to smile about. Darling getting his smiles on. We're back in motion. Punches it clear. Heaney collects the loose ball. Releases the handball. McGovern didn't mark it. The ball mopped up. Well collected. Oh, what about that? That was really special. Happily. Back in the middle to resume play.
Sydney are winning the ball out of the clearance and are capitalising. It's much easier to score when you're always on the front foot.
Shuey. Handballs. DeGoey with a drilling ball. The loose ball scooped up. Natanui drives it out of the pack. Mills on the end of the turnover. Kicks hurriedly. Gets around the imaginary opponent. Kicks out of the congestion. Takes an uncontested mark. Looks up with the kick. Great grab.
Sydney haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect the forward to kick a winning total that way.
Going for goal number one. He blasts it through for another big moment in Nick Kelly, who joined. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game.
Sydney are getting first use from their ruckman.
Ball up calls.
Sydney are taking advantage of their ruckman's ability. It gives them first use at the stoppages and forcing the opposition to defend.
A chance to reload the attack now. Shows some physicality. He drives it. Mills did well to win that ball. Mills kicks it to the square. Great mark in the pad. Lobs the handball, just gets it onto the boot. A race for the loose ball. Petrarca contests the hard ball. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
Didn't get away from that tackle.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Rushes with the kick. Kelly with an easy mark. Wants to keep it moving. Handballs to a teammate on the run.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Penetrating handball. Pushes off the tackler. He goes it alone. Good mark there. Goes with the kick. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Langdon looks to convert this opportunity. Lining up from a 45-degree angle. He gives it a ride. And he's really turning it on now. He puts through his first go. Pretty happy. Back with another centre bounce. Grundy won the hit out. Is in his possession. He gains possession. Ends up with Cameron. Papley fends off the tackle. Links with hands. Quick hands. And they could be away here. A time to shot. About to resume hostilities. Punched away. Opportunity for Nananui. Shuey was taken high in the tackle. Hutchings kicks it.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Sydney forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks. Stuck the mitts out there and held onto it. A chance to put one through here for the Swans. Chose to kick it. Marks in a bit of space. Ball hits the deck. Scoops up the ball. He likes his chances from here. The Swans doing well at the moment. Weighing up the options now. Mugabe plays it to himself. Decides to kick. McDonald collects it. Scoops it up. Used the hands and gives away the front. Moved on by Papley. Lloyd runs after this one. Brings it out of the pack. Spills the mark. Rampy dismisses his opponent with the stain. He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. Takes it well. 25 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from. Looking to kick goal number two. Here's two. We resume hostilities.
The Swans have been extremely well organised at the stoppages, and it sees them being able to win the ball from the forwards.
Sydney would love to make the most of this opportunity. Moves the ball by foot. Hayward gets on the end of this. He might kick a goal. That kick hits the post. Now they lead by 34. Teammates break through. Mugabe decides to go to himself. Releases by hand. It bounces to the advantage of the opposition. With the ball now. Picked up under pressure. Unfortunately not for long as the ball umpire calls for a throw-in. What can you tell us, Gaz?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
Kicks in heavy traffic. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Lloyd throws the ball away. Uses it now. Good mark and looks to send it back. Should be relatively straightforward from here.
Move it on.
Blakey going for number one. He's put that one through. About to resume play. Thumped clear. Showing control was Davis. Clears the congestion. Finds the loose ball. Collects the loose ball. Well picked up. The ball goes to ground. He gets his hands on the footy. De Goey will be upset with that. Hurried kick. Finding the loose ball was Uggan. Hits the target by hand. Off hands from Ryan. Davis scoops it up. Rampy takes it well. Hits him hard. Finds his man. Has it now. Lloyd kicks hurriedly. Witherden wins the ball in the air. Kicks to the square. Duggan found some space and marked. Puts it on the boot. Parker couldn't snaffle it. Rampy pushes through with power. Just goes bang. Applies a bump. Gets it out of congestion. The mark is taken by Davis. 20 metres out. The siren sounds, and that... Let's analyse the stats.
Sydney have taken control of the outside game. They've been able to find more space in the opposition, and it's paying off.
Thanks for that, Gary. The game promises plenty. We have a big second half. The third quarter about to get underway. Back in the middle now. Wins the ruck duel. Heaney has the ball. Grundy has a teammate on the move. Does well to cut off the kick. McGovern keeps that one low. He takes the mark. A spearing kick from Harris. Witherden got on him. Uses it across half-back. Ends up turning this ball over. He's a long way from home, but he might have the wheels. Try to avoid everything out there. Kick by Nelson. Doesn't take the mark. Ball picked up. Redden, a chance here to convert for Sydney. 60 metres out. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
I'll have it.
Grundy just swats it away. Made the tricky bounce look easy. Marking in space was Rand. Puts it on the boot. Strong with the body and wins the mark. It has to be a big kick to get it from there. The ball goes out of bounds on the full. With a driving kick. Open opportunity for Witherden. A long driving kick. Shuey gets in a good position.
Sydney haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect the forward to kick a winning total that way.
Hayward found a way to mark that one. Big kick required from this distance. He takes aim. That's a well-executed kick for a goal.
He's enjoying every set.
He's enjoying that. Back in the middle, has the rucks go at it. Marshall with a punch. Clean from the half volley. He's leading the ranking points.
He's doing everything right.
Using every ounce of energy he has left. Neil slick with the hands. Stands tall and marks. Uses it across half-back. A strong pack mark. Uses it now. The ball ends up with Shee. Slams it on the boot. Yo takes it strongly. Looks up with a kick. Clark looks to get onto the football. He lays off the pass. Gets a quick kick away. Marks now and can send it back. Cole drives the kick. Kelly marks with a bit of space. Elects to kick. A mark by Nelson. Uses it by foot. Taking a nice grab.
Sydney have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game stay on top.
Finds this one all by himself. The mark will be paid. Puts boot to ball. A chance to gather the ball. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Moves it by foot. McDonald doesn't take the mark. Bell gets the handball away. West Coast are happy about that one. That's his first. And they get around it. About to resume hostilities. Tap down. Taken by Parker. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. A great mark taken there.
Sydney, for allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
The advantage is paid. Doing well to intercept that kick. 50 metres out. Vardy knows they desperately need this one. Can he deliver? Celebrating hard.
Sydney have got on top in the marks. They've been able to control the ball in the air and it sees them in this position.
Finds the loose ball. Marshall releases the ball. What a lovely goal from there. Hayward couldn't be happy. Centre bounce. Swats it. Parker finds possession. Bell pushes his opponent off with one hand. Just put it on the boot. Moves the ball along the wing. And the ball bounces across the boundary line. Ball back into play. Marshall gets it down. Picks it up. Reed looking to put through another goal. Unable to put that one through. Sydney, by 35. McGovern to bring it in. Mops up the loose ball. Just through the ball. Nelson goes with the kick. Good body work to win the match.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Sydney forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Blakey collects it. Hayward there to mop up. Wins the race to the ball. Needs a bit of a rest. Going for goal number 2. That's a monster kick, and it's a goal. Gets him reward for his effort. Back in the middle now. Won the hit out. Takes possession. Lost concentration for a moment. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Brand over the top. Moves the ball by foot. Getting in the way was Al. At full stride, receives the handball. Going for goal number 1. Cameron gets a reward for effort with that kick. He acknowledges the crowd. That's 3. Umpire ready to resume play. Slapped away. Takes possession. Davis rushes off the tackle. Tackle, knocks the ball loose. Quickly onto the boot. Good grab there from Chewy. 40 metres out. A desperately needed goal here. He delivers with a drop punt. He puts through. We're back in motion. 1 down. With the ball now. Cameron looks in need of a spell. Had the pressure bearing down. Cameron picks it up. Works it across the ground. Heaney determined to reach the ball. Hacking it out of there. Can't take possession. Archie needs to lift.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
Drops the mark. Cole not getting much of it, Gaz.
Well, he hasn't had the impact we were expecting.
Taylor kicks hurriedly. Blakey picks up the loose ball. Sydney fans getting excited about that one. Cooksey's look at him. Back in the middle. Thumps it clear. They can create from this. A bit too hard with a push. Kicks the ball deep. Just gave it away. He flicks it over. Has it now. The drop pass sails between the big sticks. Cameron doing that. About to resume play. Marshall on the tap. Cole comes away with the ball. Oh, someone's on the ground. That could be the end of the day for Hutchings. Reed wins the marking contest.
Move it on.
Takes the shot. The kick towards goal. Look at them celebrate.
Great bit of...
The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Intercepted. Up for grabs for Yo. A clean pickup. McDonald has it.
The Swans are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Marks now and can send it back. Hacks at three-quarter time. Sydney 123 plays West Coast 64. Cameron on top of the ranking points.
The opposition need to get a hold of him.
Time to find out what happens in this final turn.
They have to go quickly to have any chance from here.
Won it down. Showed good control.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
Right now, I'm only seeing one team really putting their all into this contest.
Dugowie does get the handball away. Gives it to G. Continues to find the footy. I hope that's not serious. He looks to be in a lot of pain. Can you tell us more, Gary?
He's going to check in with a doctor, but it's hard to see him coming back on.
It's a foot race to get this one.
One footy.
The umpire calls for a stoppage. Grundy guides it down. With it goes by hand. He looks like he needs a spell. On its way. Long kick there. Will it go all the way? He does. He's celebrating. Back with another centre bounce.
Sydney needs to do a better job and gain more clearances at the moment. They're getting beaten in the contest and it's affecting the scoreboard.
We'll get a stoppage. Natanui just slaps it down. Puts on a bump. Gathers it now. Didn't get away from the tackle.
Great tackling technique.
Heaney puts it on the boot. Ball off hands. Hunted down by Cole.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Ball gets cut off. Got the hands free. Picked off the deck. Collected by Clark. Sweeping handball. Dishes it off to a player on the run. Has to do better than that in the Patley. Looks to build some momentum with this kick. This will certainly test him from this distance.
If they just maintain possession and hold onto the ball for a moment, they should be able to hold on here.
The mark has been taken. 15 metres out.
Move it on.
Already kicked a couple of goals. This for number 3. Sydney lead is now 66.
Sydney have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions and it's allowing the opposition chances to score.
Doing well to intercept that kick. Goes by foot. Ends up turning this ball over. Looks to move it by foot. Takes the mark. Hands that ball to the opposition. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Sinks the slipper into it. Shepherd runs after this one. The ball spills to McGovern. Patley heads for home. Started the kick off, and it never came back. Sydney lead West Coast 131-64. Petrarca looking to track down the footy. That doesn't look good. He must be injured. Gary, what do you think it is?
He's coming from the ground now, Hello.
The Swans lead by 68. Searching for a teammate. McGovern plays on. Found time to get it on the boot. Dug out by Shepherd. Got boot to ball. Couldn't snaffle it. Yet another possession. There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
Well, this game's really getting out of hand.
Dug out the loose ball. He drives it. It's offline. Considering the options on the kick-in, plays on from the kick-in. He takes it across the line. Ball tossed back in. Marshall aims for his man on the ground. Clear free, just put both hands in the back. Opportunity once again for Sydney to put one through. 35 metres out. Hayward with the opportunity at goal. 45-degree angle. Nurses that ball through the big sticks.
Of course,
He's the excitement. We're back in the middle to resume play. Thump by Marshall. He's got the football now. Marshall a bit too casual with the tackle. Davis. Patley has resources out wide. The boundary line wins this race. Umpire calls for a boundary throw. Thrown in now. Hammers it. He gets his hands on the footy. Has a man running for him. Is in his possession. The loose ball scooped up. Yo with quick hands. He gains possession. Linking by hand. We'll get a ball up. Winning it was Grundy. He wins possession. Handball's out into space. To behind. The Eagles now only trail by 74. Lloyd plays it to himself. Chose to kick it. Petrarca marks that contested.
Sydney have the lead, but they're allowed plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Advantage is taken. Cole looking a bit sluggish out there. Clark goes the long option. Takes the mark all by himself. Parker elects to kick. Easily takes the mark. Decides to kick. Takes that one strongly. Goes with the kick. Mark will be paid. The ball ends up going to ground. Looks to move it by foot. A solid mark for Cameron.
Sydney are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. They continue to get beaten in this area. They find it difficult to keep
handballs. Smart. We resume hostilities. Grundy just slaps it down. Kelly puts it out in front. Intercepted. Missed the target. Clears the ball from the contest. It's marked by Ryan. Good opportunity for West Coast to put a goal through here. 45 metres out. A must-kick goal here. The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. We acknowledge it. The game is back underway. Punches are clear. The bounce made it tough for Shuey. Ends up with Shepherd. Hurried kick. A good mark under the circumstances. Goes by foot. A race for the loose ball. Darling steers it towards goals. About to resume play. Taps it down. He's got the footy in his hands. Cameron needs a chance to rest. Redden steals possession. With quick hands. Puts the handball out in front. Now we've got a ball up.
It's just smashing out there at the moment, and it could get worse.
He has the ball. Shuey needs a chance to rest. It'll be a ball up. Clears the contest. The ball spills in the tackle. Kelly looks in need of a spell. A mighty effort from there, and it's a goal. He celebrates hard after. The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. And now Cameron couldn't get the hand pass away, so he just threw it. With a driving kick, he takes the mark. Chose to kick it. The ball rolls over the boundary line. And the umpire will throw it in. Umpire tosses it in. Guides it down. The ball in the hands of Archie. Bends off the tackler. Cameron gets it out of congestion. Looks like the ball will be coming back. He drives it. A chance to go to the ball. Dug it out. Hands it out to open space. Keeps it in play. Langdon needs to deliver a goal with this chance. Easily takes the lead. 10 metres out.
Move it on.
The Eagles send one home and delivers. Back in the middle now.
Sydney are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
Shepherd couldn't complete the tackle. Slips the handball to Grundy. Had plenty of the ball. Going for goal number one. Into the post it goes. Sydney, but McGovern with the kicking duties. Clark dug out the loose ball. Ball stripped in the tackle. And we'll get a ball on.
The sting has been taken out of the game right now.
Parker with a chance to line up for goal. 35 metres out. Might run around and open up the angle. Drives it long. Cleanly picked up. Handball's under pressure. He's got the footy in his hands. Slams it onto the boot. Controlled well off the bounce. He kicks that goal with purpose.
Yes, I know.
He's got to cut Langdon. Celebrate. Back in the middle. Has the rucks go at it. Grundy with a big fist on it. West Coast never really looked like winning. What were your thoughts on the match, Cap? Final scores at 146 to 95. Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.
It's been a pleasure, Hutto, and we'll catch you next time.
Swans will go in and win all.